Good evening, everyone. Thanks for joining us. I'm Jobina Fordson-Evans. A new statewide initiative will provide Narcan kits to every public school in Georgia. The kits can reverse an opioid overdose. And tonight, a Metro Atlanta father is sharing his daughter's story with our Daniel Wilkerson in hopes that their story, along with this new initiative, will save others.
She was just 17, full of joy, always laughing. It's been 4 years since Clara Butler died after taking a single pill she believed was safe.
It's not necessarily like it was, when it first happened, but I mean, yeah, it's tough sometimes. But we try to make a memorable event the day, that it happens. Usually I work in the garden, do something kind of in memory or in honor of her.
Her father, Andrew, says she loved being outside, loved to plant flowers, and loved people.
Claire Helen, was a very outgoing personality. She loved, had a lot of friends, very involved in her church and school. She loved to meet new people. She didn't know a stranger.
The teen was a senior here at Collins Hill High School. The night before she died, the family had celebrated her brother's birthday. They came home, said goodnight.
Said, I love you, looked forward to seeing you in the morning, and woke up the next morning to wake her up for school, and that was it.
The family later learned several teens in their area had also died from fentanyl-laced pills that same week. Now Georgia is moving to put Narcan in every public school. All 2,300 campuses in the state will be covered by spring.
As much as, you don't want or believe that, your child will do something, you never know. And especially now the way that they're lacing just about anything with fentanyl. It just makes it too prevalent. So to have the resource to be able to provide it to somebody and not provide it, I think is just an unwise decision.
CBS News Atlanta reached out to Metro Atlanta school districts to see which campuses have Narcan. Both Atlanta Public Schools and the DeKalb County School District say they do. APS adding both their school resource officers and nurses are trained to administer it. Her father says as the state rolls out Narcan, he has this message for parents.
Talk to your kids about everything and everybody, that they're around. Be familiar not only with the kids or other people that they're around, but the families that they're around. And, if the kid says, no, nothing's wrong, don't accept that at face value.
Butler believes no teenager should have complete privacy in the family home.
It's our house, our rules, and interestingly enough, the night that she died, one thing I've always said to my kids is nobody sleeps behind locked doors, not in the house. And that night I had knocked on her door and it was locked. And, I started to unlock it. And I thought, I'm not going to mess with it tonight. And, that's a second guess that I'll always have.
It's devastating. According to the Georgia Department of Public Health, there have been more than 8,000 drug overdose deaths in Georgia since 2020. More than half of those involved fentanyl. Between 2019 and 2021, deaths involving fentanyl among teens increased by, listen to this, 800%. You can read much more about the state rollout and find resources for talking to your teens about opioids on our website. That is cbsatlanta.com.